Congratulations on making it here. I hope you didn't get lost. I'm sure you want to find out what made me think of this fingerprinting technology that I mentioned at the previous stop. Well, it struck me that whoever lost a paper held it in her or his hands. Hands have fingers, and fingers leave fingerprints. So, I casually got the guys working on the project to test the paper for fingerprints, to demonstrate, just to show me, I said, how it had been done on CSI Miami. They fell for it. I first had them take my fingerprints and run the paper through their nifty portable fingerprint identification machine, called a mass spectrometer, to find the fingerprints I'd made and therefore eliminate me. Then, they sprayed the sheet of paper to identify what the fingerprints other than mine had been touching. I really hoped they'd tell me these other fingers had been touching some other biofuel ingredients, or biomarkers, or the materials used for the NanoStars project. But sadly, all their nifty spray could tell me was that most of the fingerprints that had been touching the paper, other than mine, had previously been touching fructose and sucrose, which were common derivatives from corn and sugar. This got me no further forward, since I could have guessed already this from task number 2 on the paper. I waited until I was out in this hall to pound my head against the elevator. Like Holmes, though, I was far from defeated. After all, I hadn't yet followed up on the clue from task number 1, where it talks about the micro roads. It sounded like tiny paths dug into some small device or substance to me. Micro, tiny, This should be related to the Burke building, the nanotechnology super laboratory. See, nano means, you know what, let's go there first, and then I'll explain what nanotechnology means on site. To get there, you need to head that way, through the skywalk to your left. And as you walk through the skywalk, take a look to your left out at the Discovery Learning Research Center. Once you get through the skywalk, keep walking straight through the double doors, around the mesh metal walls of the clean room entrance, all the way down to the end of the building, where you'll find the double doors on your left to the clean room viewing aisle. Head straight down to the end of the viewing aisle and take a left. I'll be in front of the first poster on your left. There are lots of possibilities for getting misrouted, so make sure to look closely at the Burke map in the booklet as you find your way there. There are also many interesting and informative posters along the way, so take your time and read more about the clean room if you have time. On your way, make sure to take some time to look at the clean room, its entrance, the posters scattered along the way, and the many views of its interior provided by the viewing corridor. It's one of the most amazing places on campus, possibly in the world. And no matter how urgent my errand, I can't help but linger to learn more about it and marvel at the science fiction-looking garb the scientists wear in it every time I go over to the Nanotechnology Center.